Hello everybody and welcome to Cooking with Camille. Today we're going to do some cream of potato soup. You're going to need some chives, some Italian seasoning, black pepper, some whole bay leaves, some milk, chicken base, about 5 to 6 potatoes, and some bacon. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do, I had 3 slices of bacon. I'm going to cook them till you come to a golden brown, just to saute the flavor for the potato soup. Okay? For the cream of potato. So we're going to get that till it comes to brown. Okay? I fill my water about half full. Go ahead and get that start boiling. And then we'll switch it over after all the bacon's done. Now I'm going to saute an onion with this bacon. Okay, I got the onion on there. Then I'm going to cut up 3 scallions and add to it for color. And saute that also with it. 3 scallions. Cut up the whole scallion and add to the... I'm going to leave it kind of chunky because I like onion. These are kind of chunky. And some of y'all probably saying, as hot as it is, why is she cooking soup? Well, I'm cooking soup today because my husband has some teeth pulled and he can't chew for about a week or less, something soft. So I'm making some soup. I had tomato soup yesterday, and we're going to do the cream of bacon today. Okay, just keep sauteing those until they get brown, and then we're going to continue. We're going to add chicken base to our water. Okay, now that we got that done, we're going to put this to the side, pour the water over, and set this on this side. Let's get the water started. Now we're going to use our chicken base, and get your flavor to what you want. Seasoning. Like I said, I was almost half full, but not quite because you got to add milk to it too. We're just going to add the flavor to your taste. Now if you get it too salty, always add more water. Okay? Once we get that, we'll add our onions and stuff. And I'm going to taste to see the flavor. It's not quite there. Wash that off. Let me add a little more to the water because you're going to get a chicken flavor. Okay? And while we're doing that, I'm going to cut the potatoes. Okay, now that we got our chicken flavor taste, we're going to add our bacon, our onions, and our scallions all to the mixture. And keep that bacon drippings in there because you want to have that bacon flavor also. Scrape your pan out. Okay. And let that come to a boil. We're going to add some chives to it. Let me open this up. About a teaspoon of chives. Okay. We're going to add some Italian seasoning, about half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm going to add 1 bay leaf. Fresh bag. You can either add 1 bay leaf or you get the bay leaves already diced up. You can get those. I have both of them. But we're going to use a bay leaf today. 1 is enough because we're doing a small batch. Add the bay leaf. Okay. And then we're going to add some pepper. About a half a teaspoon of pepper, or to your likings. Because we're going to use some more later for taste. Okay. And let that come to a boil, and then we'll add our potatoes. Okay, now that came to a boil. We'll add our potatoes. I diced them. Nice little chunks. You want nice little chunks because they're going to cook up and they're going to be soft. So we're going to cook them till they get real tender. Then we'll add our milk. Let's get this. Okay, it's all in. And I want to add a little about half a teaspoon of parsley. Now this is the basil that comes, fresh basil. You can either add that or you can have the bay leaves. And then here's the fresh parsley. I'm going to add that for color. Okay. Okay, let that cook and simmer, and we'll be back. Okay, now that the potatoes are almost done, we're going to add like a cup of milk. That's all you need is a cup. And we're going to make a roux to thicken it up. So we're going to stir that. And then we're going to add a roux to it. And that's butter and flour. So get your roux and make it. And we'll be back after I make the roux. Okay, I brought it closer so you can see. That's what it looked like so far. Stir it up. Add all your stuff in there. Now we're going to add our roux to it to thicken it up. And all that is flour and butter. And you just add a little at a time till you get the thickness that you want. So a little at a time. And just keep stirring till you get thick in what you want. And we'll just let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to let that come to a boil and let it simmer. I'm going to turn it down lower and let it get thicken a little more. And the potatoes can continue to cook while we let it get thick. I'll put the lid on it and let it just simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, everybody, this is what it looked like. It's thickening up. Look at it. Looks good. It's thickening up just the way I want it. That's enough thickness I need. Now we're going to simmer it for 15 more minutes. And the soup is done. Okay, it's all done. We can scoop it up. You can have garlic bread with it, toast with it, however you want. We're just going to eat it plain since my husband had work to put on his mouth. Okay, all plated up. We're going to add a little parsley in the middle. Parsley. Let's add a little more parsley. There we go. Cream of potato soup. Let's see what it tastes like. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Let me see. Gotta blow it first. Perfect. Perfect, everybody. Enjoy. Please like and share. Love you. See you later.